I'm Joe Geschwendner, and I've been asked to talk to you a little bit about my Stephen ministry experience. The way it happened, really, is I had to drop off something at the church office one Sunday. I tarried a bit, and when I exited, there was Cheryl Smith at a table touting the church's Stephen ministry. Cheryl is nothing if not radiant, and went into a pitch, speculating that I would make an ideal Stephen minister. Smiling inside, I listened to her out of respect. By the time she was finished, and after voicing why I could not do it, the light of Christ had gleamed so vividly through her face, I had to say, I'll take a look. After all, my Lord had been extraordinarily good to me. Many months later, and with the benefit of some textbooks, superb instruction, and practical exercises under my belt, I graduated in September 2015. I had been the only male in the class, so I wondered how I was doing. The ladies talked vigorously. My solution was quiet digestion. But a camaraderie developed among all of us, and I felt empowered. Several months later, I was blessed with a caregiver, and he was indeed a godsend. We shared 2 hours a week, and I look forward to every minute of our time together. Our friendship, established so very quickly, when almost 2.5 years, I had found a big brother. 3 months after we met, my big brother sent an email to the church. It said, I received an early Christmas present. How he was selected, I'll never know. On our first meeting, I learned we had many things in common. We had the same name. We were both of German heritage and spoke the language before we went to school. Our birthdays were a day apart in December. We were both baptized and raised Lutherans. We were both raised in a suburb of New York City, born in the Ridgewood section of Brooklyn, mere miles apart. Both of us played the accordion. Both of us were travel zealots. And philosophically, we were a precise match. We both had only grandsons. Each one had a boy named Luke. We chose the First United Methodist Church because Pastor Rob White preached interesting sermons. When we choose friends, he wrote, we usually have one or two things in common, not a list. Putting us together was no coincidence, no happenstance. I believe it was divine intervention. In my diary, I wrote, on our 113th meeting, my address in Yonkers was 113 Hillview Avenue. And while exploring our faith once more, we discovered that the pastor of my care receiver was one William Meyer, the son of my pastor in Yonkers, and the man who had confirmed me as a member of the Lutheran Church. I concluded that God didn't just message us again, but he trumpeted it rather loudly. The Stephen ministry isn't for everyone, or so I thought early on. It wasn't for me until it was, because I had opened my mind to the idea of giving love away, systematically paying it forward. Never mind that I'm not naturally of the mind to minister, but as Pastor Matt so clearly explained in his February 18th sermon, we must all learn to do a better job of giving love away. Do you know what? It feels mighty good when you do it.